Alrighty, YouTubers, happy Sunday. I'm about to go on my morning scooter ride and then play some retro video games. Before I do that, I wanted to make a quick video for you guys. Give you a little bit of a forecast for the upcoming week and whatnot. So, my custom Chucky doll is in customs right now. ETA was Monday, now it shows Wednesday. But expect that in the next few days. So, overall looked fantastic. I think the hair was a little too fluffy, so I'll need to, probably wet it, comb it down, or mess it up. I'm going to try to go after a particular scene, but, overall the detail and everything looked way much better than my previous Chucky doll. I do believe Big Chap Bust should be hitting customs this upcoming week. It'll reach 1 month in transit, and that's usually about the time it hits customs, so it's possible it could be delivered towards the end of the week, but I'm thinking just next week. Although, who knows, sometimes not everything's like clockwork. Sometimes these things could take up to 4 months. But I really hope I get it this week or next. And so that kind of completes the collection from there all the way to here, pending, I don't change up those Predators for Prime 1 Predators. And I'm still leaning towards not doing it, for a variety of reasons. Money, resale, lack of dynamic poses, and this just fits the whole entire wall better, in my opinion, than the Prime 1 Predators. So most likely it will complete, the entire setup. In horror, the only other horror piece I even really wanted was the Insidious Blue Box Hyper Bust. However, I definitely have a lot of issues with that bust. I feel like the only thing to even look at is the portrait, which is like Darth Maul. And I just don't want to pay $2,000 for that. Additionally, there is a wall-mounted version where it's just the head that looks really good. Like, it has like glass eyes, hand-punched hair. And I thought about picking that up, and I could throw it in a few different areas. If I throw it right underneath that Warren sign or lower the Warren sign and do it right above, I think that could look cool. Just have a little like Conjuring and Insidious in that, wall right there. I'd probably do it higher and lower the Warren sign. Although that wall mount bust is €450, so it's quite pricey, but it does look really good. I can't remember how much that Myers mask was. I swear that was like $300 or $400 too. And I definitely think this one looks better. I think I have come to the conclusion on what I want to do here. So we're going to move that shelf right here. And inside the big 60-inch garage shelf, we're going to do the Terminator 1 third line. Looking at all three, I don't think any of them are above 30 inches. So we're going to do T1000, Endo, Arnold. Those two will go right there. One's going to just keep that display. Another will be Blade and Celine from PCS. That shelf where blue is, we're just going to throw Lita. We're going to forego the Giganotosaurus, and we're selling blue. Khaleesi and Khaleesi Bust are going to go right here, mid-room. And I might just, throw Jon Snow directly behind them, maybe with the Night King, to have just a complete Game of Thrones display. And I'll probably just keep just this Predator and not get any additionals. More than likely unless they announce a sick-looking wolf. That's the only thing that will cause me to go, balls in on that line. But if we don't see a sick-looking wolf, this is the only Predator I'm getting. I'm keeping the bathroom display. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but like I said at the beginning and the end of that video, this is for me, not for you. This is my collection. I wanted to show you this Star Wars thing. I did show this on Instagram and Facebook, but I haven't showed it in YouTube. Basically, I threw my Star Wars poster, wall-mounted my Luke, Kylo, and Darth Maul lightsaber, and it worked pretty good because of this door. So, gotta look, this is like my Star Wars display. I did want to get a Vader lightsaber because I don't have one. And ideally put it right here and maybe move Luke to just just the thing and just put it right there. So this is basically just Zelda and Empire Strikes Back. So we do have some Zelda statues arriving this upcoming week. Oh, by the way, this is how I did Bruce Lee, and I think I'm just going to keep it like this. They're hanging a bit off the shelf, but this works good, and it's going to save me on space. So, yeah. We'll keep Bruce Lee like that. And this is going to be I just did a Last of Us post there because I don't want it Bruce Lee anymore. But we're going to keep Tomb Raider actually here, and then do Uncharted, move Devil May Cry down low, Halo over here, Blue Link there, and Clicker Bust likely in that corner with Last of Us Dial right here. And I think that's good, because that's all I really need for video game statues is the Uncharted and Last of Us. You know, and then we are getting Kid Link by Dream Studios. That is DHL shipped ETA Tuesday. So we're obviously going to throw it right there. So excited to get that one. For DBZ, Cloud Studios did announce a TN doing Tri-Beam Cannon. So I'm going to get that. I actually have an idea of how I want to do this, because I want to keep that Vegeta. But I'll throw TN actually right there and Krillin right there. Keep all the other display most likely the same. Move Trunks and Vegeta on each side of that Broly and remove that Broly KOD bust. I still am considering a corner shelf right there, because I could, you know, I could heck throw that Broly there, or even a full 1/4 scale statue up in that corner, because that's a lot of like lost space up there. So I'm thinking of doing a corner shelf. You know, that's a big maybe. We'll see. You know, so I will be selling that Bumblebee. I believe I have a buyer, and then we'll throw Black Adam there. Bolg is in transit, custom 1/4 Bolg from The Hobbit. Depending on how much I like that will determine quite a few things, you know, because I may just do a little Hobbit display there and do Kong Bus there and call it a day for Monsterverse, or I may not even get Kong Bus and just move Kong vs. Skullcrawler there and just call it a day and do Hobbit there. The reason being Kong Bus is extremely expensive, and I don't think it's worth the money. You know, with shipping, you're looking at $4,000, and I'm like, that bust doesn't look nearly as good as an Infinity Studios silicone bust. You know, I've had, silicone monkey busts, and they're not worth $4,000. I feel like that bust should have been $2,500. But, yeah, anyways, this upcoming week, we definitely have Chucky, Zelda, potentially one other statue, and like I said, potentially even Big Chap Bust. But I'm thinking that's the following week. But we got 2 statues in transit. Anyways, folks, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.